Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final second.
Look at the time. 9:58 world record. I told you, Tom Hammond.
The ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win.
Like I said, Terrence Crawford on the wrong side of the street.
Like I said before, in the future, you know, there never was a side of the street till it came to Terrence Crawford. You know, Terrence Crawford divided, you know, a side of the street.
Yeah.
You know, all these stipulations and all these wrong side of the streets and different promotional companies and all these types of things, they made them up for Terrence Crawford.
It's black and white. It's that simple. And plus, and Jeff Horn, you know, he didn't look that good. He looking phenomenal.
Unification with Jeff Horn, man. Is that somebody you would call out, man?
I mean, this could happen. I did call him out, but we'll see what happens. I don't think they want to fight. I definitely want to fight Jeff Horn. I mean, he has the belt,
right now, boy.
I don't know if that fight could happen. If it's possible, I don't think five would, sacrifice Jeff Horn. You said sacrifice? Yeah, but we'll see. Your word is bomb, man. Your word is bomb.
Name a little bit. Would you rather fight Pacquiao since you think he won? He is the legend.
I mean, I fight Pacquiao, I fight Jeff Horn. Probably trying to say Terrence Crawford.
Yes.
You know, that fight's going to happen. Hopefully he beats Jeff Horn and gets that belt. And like I said, I want to be undisputed welterweight champion of the world. So when he does get that belt, we can make it happen in the future.
Terrence Crawford, I spoke to him on a couple of occasions over the last few months. He expects to handle his business against Mr. Joe Horn. He wants Keith Thurman himself, but he also wants you. How do you feel about the fact that he wants you?
I mean, that's what he's supposed to want. I mean, he's a fighter. I'm a fighter too. That's what fighters supposed to do. You're supposed to want the top guys. You're supposed to want the guys with the belt. You know, I expect nothing less from Terrence Crawford but to want me.
But
like
Keith, do you see... Sorry, Keith. Errol, do you see Terrence as different from the other guys? When Stephen A., when a lot of boxing people, fans, media experts, even other fighters, look at guys that go, Errol Spence different. He punches, like the way he punches, the hand speed, the athletic ability, the heart, etc. But Terrence Crawford, also a different kind of cat. Do you see Terrence as qualitatively different from other fighters in and around your weight class?
I see Terrence Crawford different at 140. I don't know how he's going to do at 147. 147 is different. It's a different type of animal. We're bigger, we're stronger, we're faster than a lot of guys at 140. I don't know how he'll do at 140.
Hold it.
I mean, he hasn't proven himself at 140.
Hold it. Are you trying to say that Terrence Crawford, listen, forget about fighting me. You need to show that you can handle the other cats at 147 before you even think about me. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Is that what you're saying, Errol Spence Jr.?
I mean, I think so. I mean, it starts out with Jeff Horn. I mean, he needs to worry about beating Jeff Horn and getting that belt first before he talk about lining it up with me and Keith Thurman.
Now he's executing his attack. He's winning every aspect of the ring right now. Inside, middle, outside, even a wrestling battle.
And there is the wrestling battle that Robert Byrd will bring to an end and then bring these guys together.
You're holding. Don't do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Jeff Horn's breathing heavy.
Horn said, I'll test his soul. I think it's quite the opposite. I think that Crawford is testing Horn's soul.
He's pushing him around. You can see that redness above the right eye as he sends back Horn. Crawford's in control here in round 5, getting the best of the Aussie. And now this thing's getting real ugly.
You okay?
Big left hand, right hook, uppercut, sends him back. Another left hand and a knockdown. Crawford does with it. Here he comes. Backs him up with a left hand again. Horn's in the corner. Uppercut lands. Crawford on the attack. That's it. It's over. It's over.
Coming back. What would you like to do next? And also, Bud Crawford would like to get into this conversation as well. What would you like to do?
First, I'd like to congratulate you for getting into the Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You'll have your day. Thank you very much.
Hopefully I will. You put in a lot of time. But
41 years. You don't have to fight that long. I think you're well on your way.
But I want to fight the best. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fighting each other. I definitely want to make that a unified fight, and we fight each other. Terrence Crawford fight. I respect him a lot. But like I said, he's on the wrong side of the street. And this side of the street, because it's politics in boxing. It's politics in boxing.
Is Danny coming out?
That's the truth of it. It's politics in boxing.
Look, it comes down, just like Bob said, it's the fighters. It's always the fighters. When they ask for something, or it's a fight that can be made, we're going to go do it. We've worked with Top Rank, many times in the past, and it seems like the relationship's just been getting better and better. And I'm looking forward to tonight. It's been a great event, great promotion, and obviously November 20th, we're going right back into it again. So it's worked very well together. Thank you.
Hold up. Time out. Can you reverse what you just said a few minutes ago? It's the what? The fighters that makes the fight, that want the fight, you go get the fight?
That's right. And I know where you're going to go with this.
All right. I just wanted y'all to hear.
I don't know where you're going with it.
No.
It's a new day.
It's definitely a new day. It's definitely a new day, but I just wanted y'all to hear that on camera. So y'all know it ain't Terrence Crawford that's been stealing the fights, all the fights that y'all been wanting to see. I just wanted y'all to know that. Live.
I read boxing fans. One question they seem to always want to throw at Bud is, why didn't you sign the other way so the fights would have been easier to make? Sign with PBC.
Who said that the fights would have been easier?
The fans who don't know the business.
You see, Spence and Thurman haven't fought yet.
Right.
Spence and Garcia haven't fought yet.
Spence and Pacquiao
haven't fought yet. So who's to say it would have been easier? So that's just people just saying things that just come to their mind, but that don't know nothing about the business side of boxing or boxing in general.
I mean, look, you and Manny were on the same side, and the fight couldn't happen because what I heard is he didn't exactly want the fight.
Career, what do you want next? Who do you want next?
Well, you already know who I want. I've been calling them out all day. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll go up to 154. Maybe if Spence get his tail out his butt, he'll fight me. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? I will whatever.
Versus Terrence Crawford.
I mean, that could happen. We got to see how it goes. But, like I said, I can move up to 160 and fight Canelo Alvarez.
Overall, I have to ask, the Errol Spence fight with Ugas. You had a tweet that came out, and everyone, obviously that you're always Team Bud, and it's obviously that's Bud versus Spence. Just overall, do you have an opinion on that Spence-Ugas fight? And
Bud gonna dominate. He's gonna dominate it. Just like I said in my tweet. Bud gonna beat the shit out of that. Mark my words. That's what I said. And the reason why I say that is because, I've been watching Spence a long time, and to me, he's still doing the same thing. He may got stronger. He may improved on some of the things that he do in camp, but as a trainer, he's still doing the same thing. And if he ain't changed then, he ain't gonna change by the time he get in there with Terrence. And that's why I say what I say.